to Shine Astrology and Tarot, and I'm doing some fun stuff. This week I'm going to do a bunch of unboxings that I have had just laying around. Paused because the astrology has been crazy and it's literally took all my attention besides the 2 other jobs that I have. So, let's talk about astrology. I am on the quest for astrology decks that actually incorporate really like a really good system between tarot and astrology, because my brain works between the 2 of them. And so I have been on the hunt, and first of all, I found this amazing artist right here. It's Stephanie, I think it's Weiss art. She is on Etsy, and I'm going to put a link in and a snapshot in because her art blows my mind. Like, it's next level, and I think I'm going to order everything she's ever made. I'm ordering even prints in her art because I'm so enamored with her form of expression. So, and I just want to show you the way that she sends them to you, because I bought 2 different decks from her. I bought a moon astrology deck, and then I bought the sun signs from her, and I ordered them separately, of course, but they came together. And we're going to do a couple of unboxings today just because I've been dying to debut her art to you guys. So first of all, I just want to show you that this comes with a little pouch, and she gives you like a little, this is a selenite crystal. And I just think that that's super sweet. She has crystals on her Etsy page that are stunning. Very good quality, which I will be ordering from her as well, because I just truly want to support her in every way I can. And, well, she gave me, and I'll show you, let's see here. Because I think this is a picture of the artist. I have not opened this part. Let's see what we got in here. So this is the sun sign one. And I think this is, oh look, she's so cute. This is her. She is an artist, an intuitive, a Reiki master, a light worker. And she is just stunning. And there's all her contact information if you guys want to get a hold of her. She has a YouTube, so checking that out. But this is her. Let's see if I can get it back there. And here's some of her artwork. She gave me some stickers, which I love. I ordered her chakra art as well. And then she just gave me like a little print she did, which isn't that beautiful? Which I don't want to wreck. It's going to go somewhere place really safe, but we'll go from the end of the Zodiac. So this is the 12th house. This would be her Piscean. So, oh, this is the moon deck. I'm sorry, the other one was the sun. So we're going to start with, right? Yeah. We're going to start with a Piscean moon. My bad. I literally just opened these up and then put them aside because I wanted them. Oh, and I forgot. That's right. And on the back of each one of her cards, look at what she does for you. She gives you the pros and the cons of the Pisces moon. She tells you how to funnel your energy, try, and then what to avoid to stay out of negativity. And then she gives you an affirmation. I love it so much. Here, I'm going to do this. Then we have Aquarius moon. And on the back, read you a little bit about that. And then we have Capricorn. Trying not to ruin these. I love them so much. And then there's your Capricorn moon information. And then we have Sorry, I thought that was 2. This is Sagittarius. Very fiery. Okay. This is Scorpio. For Scorpio moon. I'm going to use these in my displays. And then we have Libra. Oh, the dove and the scales. Isn't that pretty? Peace and harmony. It's what a dove is. And then we have Virgo. Very pretty. I always think Virgos are some of the prettiest people because they're very interested in their physical appearance as well as their mental well-being and their emotional well-being. I mean, they're just they take care of themselves really good. Love me a good Virgo. And then we have the Leo. I love all this sparkly, like it's very galactic. Like it's, oh. And there's all the information about your Leo. Cancer, the crab. But I like that she's also put it on the moon because the moon is the ruling luminary for Cancers. And then here is the back. Then we have Gemini, the sign of the twins. I like the way that she depicts them opposite because I do think that there is a very light and fun and shiny side of a Gemini, but I definitely think there's a dark side. There's always that twin. So I love that. I wonder what she says. Cons, restlessness or boredom and inability to settle. That's funny. I really like her take on everything. I mean, she's very positive. We have Taurus moon. Ruled by the bull. Very pretty. And then we've got the ram. And that is your Aries moon. This is me. Cons, anger and aggression. I can't. Oh, it's too funny. Very pretty. I thought I was just so sparkled by her presentation and how the bag is like a very high quality velvet bag. It's so pretty. I want to put this back together. And then here is the sun signs. And I originally had found her art through the sun part of it. And this one came with a clear quartz, which I thought was really pretty. And then, okay, I'll have to put this over here so I have a place to put stuff. Okay. Actually, I like the way I was doing it before. They're thick. These are not meant to be shuffled or anything. These are pieces of art. So these would be something that you would put on an altar, or if you're just trying to channel a particular energy, they're actual pieces of art. So just an FYI, these aren't cards. But that's an Aries sun. And I like it. She gives you the symbol, the element, the modality, whether the gender association, color, flower, and bodily associations, and key phrase. I mean, that's pretty insightful. If you don't know a lot about astrology, this is a great way to start. Plus, it just adds to altar work. Like, why not? Okay. This one is Taurus. so gorgeous with all the earth and the green you can see. There's the back of it. I like the key phrase of I have because it rules possessions. And this is Gemini. Oh, so pretty. And Gemini is I think. Because does she give you the ruling planet? Oh, she does. She gives you the ruling planet. I don't know how I missed that, but she does. And then this is Cancer. And I like the moon there. There's the information on Cancers. We have the beautiful Leo, the lioness, and the lion. And it's I will. Oh yeah, baby. I bet you Cancer was I feel. I wonder. Yeah, it was I feel. That's on point. And then we have a Virgo. And then we have I analyze. And we have Libra. I balance. Very pretty. We have Scorpio Sun. And then we have I desire. Yeah. Ooh, Black-Eyed Susan is their flower. Interesting. And then we have Sagittarius. We have I see, because they are the elevated mind, the higher mind. We have Capricorn ruled by Saturn. I love that so much. Ooh, I'm just noticing, I'm sorry. She puts the ruling planet on each one. That is really cool. She's got Mars. Does she have Pluto? Oh, she doesn't. Oh, Venus. Yeah. Mercury. Okay. I liked just Saturn art that she put on this one. And this is I use. These are such great because you could like put it up at your altar if you're trying to like harness your energy. Like you can really tune into any one of these energies to try to like hone in. Like say if you are in a place where you need power, like Capricorn would be a great altar card because, you know, what it does is it teaches you to have self-control. And so you can really just sit there with Saturn's energy through the card. I don't know. I could really get into doing that. It's kind of why I got them. And we have Aquarius. Plus, I think it'd be great to like do some altar work as well. And Uranus and Saturn rule Aquarius. And it's I know. Well, they're the future. They're the future thinking, the forward thinking. So that makes sense to me. And the final one is my beautiful Pisces, ruled by Neptune here. Oh, it's so magical, and you can feel the sparkles, and oh, I can just feel the energy in this card. And she even made the fish in two different directions because it's duality. And you notice how everything is two, so she understands like the energy of duality. And they are, I believe, because they rule fantasy and dreams and wishes and that kind of stuff. So I just thought that these were stunning. I can't wait for an art piece that I'm getting from her because I'm going to use it as altar work to attract soulmates. I don't know. I just think it's going to I'm just really into channeling energy a little bit more than I used to be. Maybe it's because my mind is calmer. I don't really have a lot of things that ever upset me in my mind anymore. And So it's easier to channel for me. So doing work channeling is kind of like my thing right now. Okay. So I think I may have found the perfect deck for me. I have to use it to feel it. But this is called the Quantum Tarot, and it's by Kay Stopforth and Chris Butler. And this is such an amazing cosmic astrology deck. I was blown away. I thought I would give it a shot. I'm looking for more cosmic field decks. And then I was just shocked on how much I loved this deck. And the book is amazing. You know, it's just like a little book, but for a little book, first of all, it's in different languages. I want to say Spanish and English. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. Wait a minute, does it say? Let me see. Quantum Tarot. No, it doesn't say. Here is the backs of the deck, which very cosmic-y, right? And we're gonna go through these and, oh, first of all, I wanna show you this because I hope my camera can pick it up. Maybe it would pick it up better on a blacker, like a black. Can I get that to pick up? Let's see. Oh, okay, please pick up on the light, play on the light. Oh, there. Every card has this shiny image on it. Let's see if I can get this one to do it, because this one's got a cool one. See, you can see the butterfly in there. I just love that so much. Like, how pretty is that, right? Let me see. There's one in here that's like super cool. Before I get started, I know I'm not trying to show you these, but like, look at the Empress. See? Oh, isn't that cool? I just thought, woo, that was like a shock. I didn't know this deck did that. So, oh, you can do it right here a lot better. What was I thinking? Okay, anyhow, here is the Fool. And the Magician. And look at all the planets, like wielding all the planets, energy. I just thought that was a neat take. We have I had to itch. We had the High Priestess. And you can see, I don't know if you can see up in there, I think it says, that's the Tarot. You can look up in her. Like, isn't that crazy? Now I have to use, these are something I would have to use to feel the vibe. This isn't something that's like, ooh, super intuitive, except for this one's like amazing. This is the Empress. But they're going to call it something different in here, just an FYI. This is the Emperor. But look at that. Let's see if I can make it. I mean, I don't think it's like super intuitive as far as Rider-Waite-Smith. But wait a minute. Okay, sorry guys, that wasn't in order for whatever reason. Not quite sure why. I don't think I took it out of order, but I did already look at this, so maybe I did. There's the Hierophant, and you can see his keys right here. Watch. Yeah, see it? But I think he was this Sir Isaac Newton. And look at all the theory. Oh, look at that imaging. I'm just, I want to play. And we have 6. The Lovers. And you can see, can you see that? I feel like it's because of the chemistry. If that's, I don't know if I could be wrong, but I feel like it's the chemistry that you feel with people. Like, look at all this little These little symbols that come up, but they're all like, I don't know. And this is Albert Einstein. So we have 7, we have the Chariot. Oh, science that helped propel a rocket into space. Okay, I can understand that. Now, mind you, I looked at it 3 seconds at work and put it away. So I really haven't got to what I try to do is like keep them as much as I can for you guys and me to kind of look at them together. But if I ever like master a deck, I feel like I want to do like a master series on stuff when I really use it. But here's a strength card. And I feel like this one's pretty straightforward. I want you guys to see like, yeah, that. It's like the one time that a shine on the card is like kind of fun. Most of the time it just irritates me. We have the 9 here. We have the Hermit. And look, let's see if I can get it. I want to get the shine. There we go. Oh, okay. So here is the figure holding the light. But it's like almost like a galaxy. Oh, I want to play. Okay, 10. Sorry, I get really playful. That's what happens when you have a Leo Sun, Leo Mercury, and Leo Mars. They just play. They just like to play. But look at that one. So that is your 10. That is the wheel. And you can definitely, like, you can see the wheel. Like, look at that wheel. See it? It's like, oh, with all the cogs and, and it's got, can you see the symbols? Let's see if I can get you guys to see all the symbols on here. See that? Isn't that freaking cool? I just don't know why this isn't more raved about. Like, I don't even think I've seen an unboxing ever. But look at this. So this is 11. And so this is your Justice card. You can see her scales. But you know what's interesting? The symbol of Saturn. But watch. I want you guys to see the effects of the deck. Some more. So we have the 12. We have the Hanged Man here. Oh, you can see the Hanged Man. And love this. Look, you guys. You can see how the light is in his subconscious. Like he is being awakened in his subconscious mind. Oh, I love that so much. While he's pondering, while he's taking the time to himself, he's intentionally withholding and diving into that subconscious work. Look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful. I mean, oh my gosh, so pretty. So this is 13. So this is the Death card, obviously. Sorry, I have to look at it because it's just like, whoa. This one really picks up really well. I'm holding it just right. And then we have, it looks like we have 14. This is Temperance. And let's see if I can get it all in there. Yes. Temperance. Okay, I can see a water symbol. But I can see this fire up here. So is it the balance between fire and water? You can see these two shadow figures. It's a very interesting take on Temperance, I can tell you that. Definitely doesn't Rider-Waite-Smith, I think you definitely need to be a little bit more open to something different, which trust me, I'm always open to something different. Here is the Devil. I feel like very standard depiction, right, guys? Oh, like, look at that. You could see this very Capricorn-y, right? But one thing I think is interesting about this image is where the Devil is holding this energy. And we do hold a lot of really negative energy in our root chakra. And we really do need to work that out. And that is where a lot of our energy just sits and is a huge block for a lot of people, is in the root chakra. And so I feel like that's what I would tie that to, but I'm not really sure if that's what the artist had in mind. But oh, it's such a gorgeous tower. Look at that. Lots of energy in that card, right? It's almost like kinetic energy. It's almost like static electricity. It's have you ever pulled back a blanket in the night and you pull it back and all the sparks are flying in the blanket? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Just lots and lots of energy. We have this star. Very beautiful classic depiction. It is a cosmic energy anyway, right? Let's see if you guys can, if I can get it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's the star that's got the pretty. Is that? I don't think it's. I don't know what this is called, where it's like raised. Wish I knew, so I could sound like I knew what I was talking about. So then we have the Moon card, and look. Really pretty, huh? But this is a very classic depiction. I think that even with Rider-Waite-Smith, you could totally understand that, you know, you still have the two pillars, you still have the person, the water, the moon. It still depicts the subconscious mind, and it's a very emotional card, and it's still a reality check. I mean, it's still easy to pick up on that one. Look at that one. Okay, this one is the sun. You definitely get the sun and the earth. But look at the vibration of the sun going down to the earth, giving the earth life. Like, that's the way that I feel this energy in this card. So I was reading the comments because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get this. And somebody said, do not buy this because it won't make sense if you buy it based on like a Rider-Waite-Smith. What they said to do is feel this like energy. And so if you like to manipulate energy and use energy and believe in energy work like I do, then they said, buy it, you will love it. And I can feel that. I think what I would have to do is sit with each card to really feel what they feel like to me. You know, it's kind of like the Ghost Tarot. At first it obviously followed Rider-Waite-Smith, but I really had to feel the energy of the Ghost Tarot, and then now I can't live without it. But let's see if I can get that for you. Okay, so then this is Judgment. Look at that. You do get the feeling with this card. I mean, look at all this energy in this card. This card has a lot of energy because it's truly deeply, I mean, there is the earth, which is the material realm, and you've got, you know, the ethereal realm, and then you've got the transition between the two worlds, the spiritual realm. And this is you. To me, when I feel this card, it feels very much like what we do on earth impacts us on a spiritual level, and all of our ancestors and all of the people that are our guides, our spirit guides are up here trying to guide us. And so this, it's like, to me, judgment is in between the two worlds, in between your spiritual journey and your material journey. So like, that's how I'm probably going to read this deck. Definitely not a normal deck. Let's put it that way. And then the final one that we have is the World. And obviously you see that. And look at this person. Completion, enthusiasm, end of a cycle, a very aha moment. Just you're released from a very long journey and a specific, I mean, this is very classic depiction, super easy to pick up on. A lot of triumph in that card. And okay, so I wanted to read this because these have extra cards. So hold on. So we had, so the universe. So this says the universe is a higher vibration of the world. Your mind is ready to embrace the infinite. Can you exist in a world without limits? That is this card. And just look at the energy. This is on an atomic level. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy that goes into every atom and every fiber of your being. That's the way that I read that. And then the next one is the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the elevated fool, rising from the ashes to begin his journey anew. This time, the whole universe is his playground, what has been reborn in you. Oh, look at that. And then look at this. Stop it. Right there. Look at that. Oh, can I get it? Oh, mama. I love it so much. Look, I'm not sure if you guys can see the face in the bird. So you see the bird there, but then it's actually a human face. Oh, the artwork. I'm so obsessed with. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, the water energy and the activation of emotion. That's what I feel in here. Oh, this is very pretty. Look at that one. 2 cups, but look at the energy. So I feel this on an energetic level. Like, look at the chemistry between these two. Once they've met, it's like you can't stop feeling that chemistry between you and another. But also it's a, like, if you look at this Mercury back here, if you look at this, it's like a destined kind of karmic soulmate type of energy. We have the 3 of Cups. Just trying to take a look here, because 3 of Cups usually is like friendship and happiness. Does this have, oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try to catch this one. See? Just spark between friends. A lot of the energy exchange between a group of people, you know, is a different vibe than the energy between 2 people, right? And then we have the 4 of Cups, and this is classic Rider-Waite, right? Where, you know, you have these cups here and you're getting this offer, but you can see this guy is much closer to this emotional situation with these 3 cups down here. Definitely feeling this one lately the most. Really not accepting this offer. Oh, we have the 5 of Cups. I'm just taking a look at this to see how I interpret it. So let's get the, see that? So you can see that there was an event that happened that shook up this person's energy, right? And it's just such weighing so heavy on the person's mind. So even if there's opportunities to go through this door and go to the light, this person is still stuck in this emotional kind of purgatory right now. Okay, this is the 6 of Cups. Let's see if I can see. Is there anything? Let's see if I can see if there's something cool. There's stars. There's stars up in here. Let's see if I can get them. They're just little. But this is just this person. I don't know if you can see him very well. But there's this gentleman right here. And he's got all these cups and he's just looking at them kind of starry-eyed. And that's just a lot of energy. Look at all the energy and that you exert when you think and you energize the past and memories and nostalgia. It energizes emotions. I mean, I think it's very well depicted. And then we have the 7 of Cups, and let's see if I can get this to... This is gorgeous. Look at that. Because it is. It's like you can see the little devil. You can see like all the different choices. Look at Saturn as one of the choices. Do we want that karmic lesson again? Of course we do. We all do. Look at this one. Do we want that bad choice, that really bad choice, that toxic energy? Yeah, sure. Let's try that toxic relationship again because I'm sure they got over it. Or do we want transformation, right? There's a lot of gorgeous. Look at the sun. Do we want something that's going to be more authentic to ourselves? Ooh, that's a favorite. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups here. And we have this man out here, you can see, and I'm going to try to pick up on it. Yep, see him? And he is definitely, you can tell that this is lost in emotion. This is a difficult decision. Look at all the water energy around. I am really, really understand water energy because I'm a Leo on the cusp of Cancer. So I'm 28 degrees, almost 29 degrees in Cancer, and then I'm like a baby Kiki, so a baby Leo. So water energy is so me. So then we have the 9 of Cups here. And I feel like from this card, look at this is usually a very blessed card. It's actually one of my wishes cards, and a 9 of Cups usually depicts you get a wish on something you emotionally want to become abundant in because it's before completion, which is 10. And you can see that he's above all of the steps it took to get to this elevated perspective on an emotional level, right? I like the way they stacked these cups, because we learn lessons, especially emotional lessons, in a series of phases. And so I really think they depicted that well. So we have the 10 of Cups, and this is just, it's that cosmic moment. The way that I feel it, it's like a starburst, you know what I mean? Where you just feel elated and happy and satisfied emotionally, and you feel blessed, you feel happy. I mean, that's exactly what I get from this card. So then we have so it looks like Pawn, Knight, Queen, King. Okay. So it's called a pawn, but I'm wondering, is it a pawn? Let's see here. A page. It's called a page. Okay. Because it has in chess, it has the little pawn depiction, but we'll call it a page. Or a knave, depending on whatever system you use. But, see that? Okay. What does that say? Oh. I'm sorry, I can't read it. I need a magnifying glass. I want to read this page because I'm not sure what this page. A Page of Cups, right? Bear with me. Okay. So let's see what this is. I'll read it to you. The Page of Cup embodies the emotional openness and curiosity. Creative, magic, healing, knowledge are particularly important to him. Can you cultivate a childlike approach? I was wondering why they depicted this particular energy, though. Like, now I'm going to go hunt down whatever that says right there. Yes, I gotta know. And the other thing is I'm not good at constellations, and now it just makes me want to get a book on constellations. Actually, there's a deck out there that is all about constellations, and I think I'm going to go get it just because of this, so that I can learn the constellations so that they can play together. So we have the Queen, or excuse me, the Knight of Cups, my bad. And, oh, it just is the constellation. The Knight of Cups is usually Mr. Like, look at his chisel back. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, hello, how are you, hot stuff? Oh my God, he's got a head. He's got a head of somebody. He ain't playing. Oh my God. And I just noticed, I'm sorry, I'm just noticing like this is a strange depiction of, like, the cups, the Knight of Cups, because you would think that with the Knight of Cups, he would be much more of the person who would, but maybe this person just made him emotional as hell, and he just went out there and just took care of what was competitive emotionally. Okay. Ooh. We have the Queen, sorry. Okay. Here's the Queen of Cups. Now look at this. She has like it's like a serpent. Like emotionally tempting. Maybe that's what the serpent represents. Sorry, I had to just look at that because I was like, what? Okay, so then we have Neptune, which would be a normal depiction for a King of Cups. Oh, look, I think those are dolphins in the background. Very magical, very whimsical. You can feel the energy of the water in that card. We have, ooh, look at this one. Stop it right now, watch. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got so excited when I saw it. But the Pentacles, so this is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you could see how much energy is coming from this opportunity, right? In the material realm. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. And this is balance between these two choices. Balancing, of course, on his head. This card is all about balance. To have a balanced perspective on choices. I mean, you can't make a decision if you can't balance and weigh out your options, right? Properly. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. And look at that. You had to work together to build a space station or a satellite or anything that could go into outer space. A lot of times we work with different countries and we get parts from different countries. So there's probably a lot having to do with the political and navigation through using other people's equipment. I can't imagine, there would have to be such a trust between governments and countries in order to use like chips from different countries. So you can see the collaboration with making the satellites. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. This just feels, you feel the lack of energy in this card? Because I do. I feel a lack, a withholding of energy. That's what happens when you get in that Four of Pentacles state. where you're just, you're very, you withhold your energy, the good and the bad, because you're scared, And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 is always a challenge, right? And you can see these 2 people, obviously, having a hard time coming to an agreement or thinking along the same lines. And it's making them turn their backs to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could come together and open this up, but they can't because their backs are to each other. There's a resistance to be able to turn around and negotiate and talk and then help each other out, kind of. That's the way that I like the depiction energetically of the clouds and the confusion around these 2 people unable to reach this conclusion of how to collaborate and work together, help each other out, I guess. And then we have the 6th. Don't you feel the energy in this card of giving? I mean, feel that. Like, I can feel how much attraction happens in giving. Like, oh, that's a good card for my energy self. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And look, the building, the erecting, the power in your hand to build and to create something in progression, in a progressive energy. Like, it's very beautiful. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Lots of energy, right? Lots of energy about ambition and want and desire. And what you want to do is open up this portal, this energy. You want to feel that abundance, right? And you want to channel it properly. And once you channel it, it then becomes a source, right? A source, a source that you can actually build something off of. It's not a scattered source of energy. It's a funneled, channeled source of energy. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. See if I can get that for you. Okay. And first of all, I love this little falcon here. And then the green. 9 of Pentacles. And so, like, if you know anything about energy work, colors is is one of the best forms of energy work, because it really helps you embrace what you're trying to attract. So in this case, money, abundance, wealth, financial gain. But it takes your mind to do so, right? And that would be the bird that's depicted in here. Whew. Oh, like, I could just yell at the top of my lungs, but it's like probably 2 o'clock in the morning, because you guys, look. Oh, if you love astrology, you will love this deck. Like, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles. The universe, my friend, is at your fingertips. All the power of all the planets you are using and yielding and working with to make you abundant in the material realm on a planet. Like, I can't. That one's gorgeous. Sorry. It's the page. I was sitting here like, I'm so tired. I only slept for 2 hours because, well, the energy sucks right now. But look at him. He's like this little spit and vinegar. I'm trying to think of. That is like a weird beast. Like, I was trying to figure out what it was. See it? And I think this is another one where it's just yep. Okay, I was going to read that to you, but I'm too tired. Having only 2 hours sleep, and I've been working 7 days a week. And it had some mythology references, and I don't know how to pronounce some of the names, so I'm not going to do that. I will read up on that and get back to you. When I actually use the deck, I'll be at one with it. But there's a better reference guide, you guys. There's the quick reference guide here. But then it gets really in depth and talks about all of the planetary energy and the cosmos energy in there, and the constellations are all in here. So it does really get a lot more into, like it says, Seven of Cups, red giant. The red giant looks like colorful and impressive, but it's actually a dying star. The dramatic clouds of the red dust hide the collapsing core that has ran out of fuel. The star's size is an illusion, and the illusion is that of the heart of the Seven of Cups. This is the card of the dream, the imagination, and fantasies. Our creative minds can conjure many visions and possibilities, but we struggle to distinguish between real inspiration and delusions born of longing or fear. The challenge of the Seven of Cups is to distinguish which of our visions is true and clear. So if you look at the Seven of Cups, because we just did that, I thought I just did the Seven of Cups. Am I crazy? Oh no, it's back here. My bad. 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's the dying star. And the confusion. Very interesting. Okay, so it does get more in depth. Okay. And this one is oh, that is the Queen. Because the last one, it had it mixed up. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. And if you look, there you go. And the Queen of Pentacles, you can tell that she knows how to yield all of the energy of the planets to make her really abundant in the material realm. The earth is depicted, but you can also see the energy of growth around it. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And look at that, you can see Saturn. Very pretty. Okay, so then we have the One of Wands, or the Ace, sorry. And you can just feel the burst of energy coming off of this card. Like, you know, it's that spark, it's that initial action, it's that enthusiasm. It's like that's what you feel from that card. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is looking up, trying to make a decision, trying to find like a place where you can generate a decision between these two options. You can see this little face down here, like looking up. And then we have the Three of Wands. Look at that. Person, you can see him. Okay, you got him. And then you could just see the confusion a little bit in this card of like, there are three options and they all have their own energy, and they're just, all of them are enticing, and there's so much energy and sparkle around each one of them. And I can just feel the confusion of like, it's almost like too much stimuli. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you don't know. It's kind of like Christmas. That reminds me of Christmas. You know, at Christmas you get so many presents. You're like, which one do I play with first? That's like what that energy reminds me of. And this is the Four of Wands. And the enthusiasm. This looks like a competition. But this also just, to me, is like, if you look at these two people, they're both like either dancing or jumping or doing some sort of activity, but it's mutual. You understand what I'm saying? And it's adding a lot of chemistry, and it's just adding a lot of extra oomph to that passionate endeavor. It's a very interesting depiction of the. And then look at the Five of Wands. Now feel the energy in this. Just, I want you to feel it. Let me just try to get it. Look at that. I mean, oh, you can feel the Five of Wands energy. Is this a fight? Is this just, there's so much high energy in this card. And when we get in high energy, we tend to overdo it, you know, like, so if we're in an exchange between multiple people, you might be arguing our point because you're feeding off of energy. It's like, that's what I feel. Then we have the Six of Wands here. Oops, there we go. Can you guys see it? Very cool. Oh, that's a horse. I didn't see it at first. I'm so sorry. It's the flight. It's the achievement. It's the momentum. You can feel that in that card, right? Okay. Then we have the Seven of Wands, and there's a lot of energy in that card. Like, look at that. Right? That's where you're getting up and you're fighting and you're standing up and you're like, look at the source. This is pulled, these three are pulled toward that source. These four are pulled toward this source of energy. So it's definitely actually not evenly distributed. So one has more than the other. One source of energy has more than the other. Doesn't mean that you're going to win just because you have more. It depends on intellect as well, but that's definitely conflict. And then we have 8. Look at the energy in this card of Wands. This is momentum, movement. You can feel it in that card. Then we have the 9 of Wands. Look at that. And that is just, you're not done with this lesson. You haven't mastered it, right? You haven't mastered this energy. And then we have the 10. Oh, this is definitely a 10 of Wands here. Yeah, you could see the burden on this person. But watch this. See if I can get it. Yeah. See? You can feel how heavy that energy is on that person. Okay, then you have the Page of Wands. And again, the book goes into everything having to do with it. So I shouldn't have gotten so mad at first because it really is a great book. It has all you need, really. Oh, and this is Mars. You can see the Mars. That this is the Knight of Wands. That's interesting. Ooh, look at this one. You can see Venus represented. And this is the King of Wands. Or excuse me, Queen of Wands, my bad. It's interesting. You can see the feminine energy because of the water. Being very passionate and heart-based with the moon here. That person's very passionate. Then we have the King of Wands, which is Jupiter. Everything that Jupiter touches, it expands, right? So look at the chemistry and the electricity that comes off of this. But it's also the flight. And ooh, look at the face in there as well. This has got a lot of cool energy in it to play with. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords. And I'm sure that they've depicted this particular constellation for a reason. But I feel like, ooh, these are very cool. Look at that. So it's the Two of Swords. It's an emotional decision, right? Balance with intellect, right? Okay. And then we have the Three of Swords. Oh, look at that one. You can feel the energy, the gray. See how they play on the colors? This gray, you can feel that ache. I feel the ache in that card. And then we have the Four of Swords. This is receiving. Look at, feel that. Do you feel that energy? It's like they're receiving in that card. It's really cool. And then we have the Five of Swords here. Definitely feel the conflict. Okay. Oh, look at this one. See that? Then we have the Six of Swords. But the birds symbolize the messages, right? I feel like, and they're taking flight because of this electricity going up. Ooh. Yeah, okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure I put them upside down. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Look at the momentum in that one. Where these person's thoughts are going, right? The Eight. You feel the binding of the thought, right? This person is behind this, walled up. So they're trapped by their thoughts. Like you can see that in that card. Then we have the Nine of Swords. The many, many, many thoughts. But also you can see the nightmares in that energy. Aww. And then we have the 10. You can see the light going out of this person. You can feel the submission. I feel submission in this card. A giving up. I felt that. Okay. And then we have the, oh, look at the sky. Look, we have Mercury. You can see that is Mercury. So this is the Page of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Swords. And the thinking that goes into, like, you can see that how elevated their thinking is. And it allows them to take action. Oh, the beasts are all in the cards, I mean in the book too, so that's really cool. And then this has the Queen of Swords. And let's see if I can pick up on what's on that card. And then we're finally done, guys. We have the King of Swords. See it? And I'm sure that's Uranus. See it? I really like this deck. It's very, let's see, who makes the cardstock? Because, and I hate this, oh, this is a low Scarabeo deck. What? See? I'm surprised. This is a great box. The book is better than most of the books I've ever seen from them. This is a step up. I'm not the biggest fan of Lo Scarabeo. I'm surprised that this is that I bought it, because I swear I would never get another one. But dang it, they have some good decks. Like, it's just their books. I hate them so much. The quality of this deck is bomb. Let's see the cardstock. I feel like it's classic. It's thicker. I think that this one is a little bit thicker than my Ghost Tarot, which is made by Lo Scarabeo. They put a lot more work into this deck for sure. It's definitely, if you guys like energy work, and if you guys like energy work and you really like to work with actual tarot and planetary energy, it is just, I can't emphasize enough how impressed I am with the book. So get this, just get this. Like, if you love astrology, get it, just get it. That's all I'm going to say to you. I love this deck. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to do some unboxings this week. We're going to shake off this energy of the election, and we're just going to move forward. Thank you so much for watching. Much love to all of you, and go out there and be the change you want to see in the world.